Yeah, it's funny. Some contractor actually said that how um, these cell phones were. Even when you shut them off, the screen still keeps, it's just like doesn't matter. You still control them, which is okay because it's probably my people in Korea. Like I said, the people in Korea, what you understand is that they were actually managing the internet for some time and doing stuff. Doing, like I said, I dedicated or asked them to basically pursue truth and justice or truth. And the people of Korea basically decided to pursue truth, research everything, document everything, or whatever. So the good Japanese decided to do only because I said, I am truth, I am honesty, I am reality, I mean, if I'm wrong, you can catch me on it and yell at my face. And like I said, there was a Japanese leader or a Chinese leader that basically commits a coup. And in his honor. Like I say, I am a life form that lived 900 trillion years. So, and I would say I'm some of my parts. So I definitely tell you that, someone, and like I valued life. I cared about life. Technically, I would not be considered alive. And truthfully, I was worried about some of the things I might have done in the past. Like I said, I didn't always have feelings. First admit that. And I had some other things to say. And I'm forgetting them now. Blah, blah, blah. This is your creator drunk, by the way. Woohoo. I said they got John McCain drunk and all that stuff. I said, you don't have to force me down, you have to lock me up. I say, I'm the one who ordered John McCain shot down. They told me about something he was doing, and the people who shot him down said, said them not the kind words, and said it's good, like they enjoyed shooting him down. Apparently. I said many people would rule with amity and blah blah blah. Rodney, I could tell you at some point in time, his existence was tortured. I don't know why. I told all my people, I said, if it comes to torture, just tell them the truth. Don't bother going through it. There's no point. So they'll know anyway eventually, in time and space. Like, besides, my people were usually the best. We didn't have to lie. We didn't cheat, we didn't steal. I wouldn't even let them. I told them we build our own suns, our own planets, and our own matter, our own particle matter. You don't have to do that. You are not conquerors. You don't have to be conquerors. Just like the Earth. It is my planet, and it is a planet for which I own. Me. This is Starline. The great epic creator. I own 12 galaxies or 800 galaxies, blah, blah, blah. More matter and more planets than I will ever know what to do with. Mostly because I had created so many life forms throughout my existence that, they were going to bump into each other. They were going to conflict with each other. So, in order to stop that from happening, I simply created more. Directed them to create more and create their own whatever. And besides, like I said, I would tell them that I am the great creator and that, this is how we do things. I told them that I believe I am the oldest. I probably am. But just to make sure that there are no other problems, we create our own matter and our own stars. And then we basically exist on them. Originally, this was an exoskeleton planet, but like I said, the exoskeletons were 1 billion years older than the human race. And this was just a planet of food for which they could eat and have fun. It was a play planet. And then the human race came along. So, the exoskeletons could go off and create other planets. stuff. And once you have a seed, you can always go plant a seed on another planet. And it's funny. I like the British. It's funny. Sir Luzala, Lucifer. Your arbor looks like a previous whatever. I said that the British can laugh at me. I said you don't know how the FBI and CIA were actually targeting the MI6 people. They were trying to kill them because I was British and English and blah blah blah, and I had agents all over the world. Basically, someone decided that the MI6 people should die. I don't know. Like I said, later on, the FBI and the CIA would actually be in open gunfights. So, like I say, everything. Like I say, JFK. If you go back, you'll probably see how he was the most jealous. Because what's a congressman? What's a judge compared to the people who built the Titanic and everything else? They were no one. They were nothing. They couldn't even get a date. Coming in as, oh yeah, I'm a congressman, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. Like, you're not anything particularly important. So, like, JFK was like, well, someday I'm going to be important. Yes, I'll show you. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You have to go back and see his history. Like I said, go look. I don't care. I'm Lucifer Starline, inventor of flight. And honestly, like I say, there was a mine. We were waiting on parts. We'd gotten down to some depth, and basically we had encountered a water problem. And I was like, hey, I got this new idea. What do you think? You want to try it? And so my people started working on stuff, and they might use human skin from the dead or the old. In the old days, we didn't do a lot of things. Like the Wright brothers aircraft might have been hanging around until they finally realized it was made of human skin from dead people. They died of natural causes, of course. Don't worry. But a lot of people thought, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's like, well, 80-year-old skin is rather thin and paper-like. You know, and perfect for basically making aircraft. So, you know. They died in natural causes, so it's just a way of using things. And in some ways, it's a way that some people could live long. They used to make things out of people that they cared about a long time ago. Like I say, I embrace caring and feelings. I thought that caring and feelings were your way to the future or something like that. I don't know. It's crazy. Like I say, I was very much an analytical machine. I would just do what was the most important and the best course of action. And sometimes that meant losing a lot of people I cared about. I didn't want to lose my people. And towards the end there, like, it's true. I was like, no. It'll cost too many lives. And that might have been my weakness. Some people said, you know, your weakness was the fact that you cared. And they knew it. So I feel I said, no, surrendering is a better option because that placed them in a worse position. But they lived, so I don't know. Like, some of my people in some odd year, like, they knew that they would surrender for me. They knew this, they knew that. You know, and I don't know. It's hard, really. It's a hard choice. Like I say, sacrificing yourself is easy. Sacrificing thousands or millions or trillions is a lot harder. Now I'm drunk. Doesn't matter. Just think about the past. I made choices. You know. I don't know if I'm right. Like I say, Rodney Bradley Bush, blah, blah, blah. Even Karen Marie Loken, she didn't know me. She didn't know who I was. She didn't know what I'd done. Everything I was hundreds of trillions of years ago. Just on vacation. I just thought I'd live one life with you. So you could really know who I was, what I was. For once. The true me, as they say. And like I say, if you're Gypsy, you can go ahead and cuss me out. Or Tim Smith. I didn't kill your people, by the way. I wouldn't do that. I didn't hunt them down. I had nothing to do with the Tin Empire falling. They were amazing. And beautiful. And wonderful, and I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to you guys. Like I said, I was very happy just being a mining and shipping person. Like my favorite line that I never got to use was, Lucifer Starline, mining and shipping. Like I just want to do my little nook in existence. As a mining and shipping inventor and fabricator. I was happy. Like I say, like people would say, well, you don't always get to choose your existence. And truthfully, it's probably, I don't know, paradoxical, whatever. Or maybe I was just the one that they always thought. You know, they didn't really see me. They really didn't know who I was. They didn't understand. May have been too long, or maybe, I don't know. Whatever. But at some point, it came down to that point, like I say. And I was like, no. I will not give in. I will not surrender. I will not change. I don't have to. I have nothing to gain, nothing to lose. I'm Lucifer Starline. You know, you want to fuck with me, you want to take me down, then go ahead. But you will always be lesser. And it wasn't you. It was a black man. And like he would say, they were taking our glory. He had sacrificed thousands of black people to finally and done a lot of shit he didn't want to do. And he hated those white pieces of shit that were running around, whatever. They demanded this, they demanded that. He wanted to kill them. He almost did. And someone told him no. Or whatever. He knew. He came 2 seconds away from killing this white boy. He had no understanding of anything, and like he was like, blah blah blah, you need me, blah blah. And this black guy looked at him and he was gonna kill him. He probably should have. But if he had, he would have never breached Germany. I don't really know. Like some great black man would say, you're taking their glory. Yeah, probably so. You know. I don't know. I am just Lucifer Starline, the great epic creator. Protector of people. The one for which armies would roll over the country and whatever. The one for which exoskeletons and 1.5s and millions of other trillions of life forms. I build the stars and the planets. Many might call me bitch. Because I did all this. And I got nothing for it. I didn't need all that much. I didn't want all that much. And realistically, in the end, a lot of people were just like, oh yeah, let him do it. You know, and then we'll just whatever. Like, whatever. But then that made me epic. Maybe there's somebody else, some woman or someone that they care about me and love me. A little English girl, I might add. This little English girl walking with rain boots. an umbrella. The most gorgeous, cute little girl ever. Most precious thing. I don't know, you know. Like I said, I don't care. Even if I die, like I said, you have a Japanese person actually take out a sword and shove it into his own stomach. It changes you. I didn't even ask for that. I was expecting him to say something or give some proof. I don't know why he just simply grabbed his knife and just cut his stomach open. Like I say, no one had ever done that. Maybe he knew me. Maybe a lot of things. Or maybe he knew it'd save thousands or millions. I don't know. I ordered the doctors to save him, or else they would not live either. I was kind of mean because, like, at that point in time, someone had just done something that I hadn't even asked. And, you know, he was right. Like I said, the reasons why I bow to the Chinese are many. The reason why I gave Loser Starline to them are many. And even the Irish might understand it. There was no one better. 2,000,000 years of devotion or whatever. And like I say, absolute perfect everything. I didn't even have to ask practically. They would just do it. Like I say, I know, I understand. They would have made me very happy and they would have made me a perfect Japanese person. But I didn't want to be like, look like them. I wanted to be like me. Like I say, many people wouldn't understand. I love you a long time. I love you forever. The Chinese didn't have any version or word for forever. And I love you the same. And I know I don't look like you. And I'm not like you, but I respect you and I'm sorry. I guess we'll just have to be worlds apart. And I don't know about a lot of things that happened. I understand them. And know I heard you. And know that there is definitely one or two or a few among you that earn my respect. And know that there was 5 days or 10 days that they hounded me. They wanted me to lock you up and kill you. And I told them no. Like I say, to the outside, everyone sees Brian. I'm not Brian. I'm Loser Starline. It's all a lie. All bullshit. Then black people are laughing their ass off. White people are like blah 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 or something. I was the one that had exoskeleton 115s and an unbelievable army. A real army. Like I told Roddy and many others, you know, it doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what you believe. They are real. It is real. They are coming. And I told Roselle, they will find us in all of time and all of space. I will be found. Like I say, to the Middle East, I don't know what you're fighting a 10,000-year war for, but I respect you, and you were right. The gypsies would yell at me and say, your prices are too low. She yelled at me. And she said, so we trade for you. And that was what the gypsies did. The Middle East. They were expert traders. And X for this and X for that. So when Looser White Star Lines, when my cruise, when everything was failing, they stepped up.